Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this week's live stream where we're going to be talking about custom domains and why they're so powerful. We're a little bit early this week, and I'm joined by no other than Thomas Gentleman. Hi, Thomas. How are you?
I'm great, Aidan. Yes, we certainly are early this week. We couldn't wait to bring you this exciting news about Moteefe custom domains. It had to be now. We were just sitting there. We just wanted to go live, and then I hit the button. He hit the button, and we're live. So sorry, anyone that comes late, but all calls are recorded or something like that, and we are. Well, hopefully not, but we are bringing you some exciting news today about custom domains. Aidan, what's the promo that we got running right now?
Big announcement. Here it comes. So, if you sell 250 units on a custom domain store, right? Custom domain, we will give you $250 cash. And that's not just the one. If you do it on over 4 stores and you sell 250 in each, it can add up to a £1,000 bonus. Money in your pocket. Dollars in your pocket. So it's a huge announcement. It's a massive incentive to use custom domains. And to be honest, you should be running custom domains even regardless of this incentive, because they do add so much value to not just your brand, but to your customers, right? And we're going to talk about those exact points. But yeah, Aidan, big announcement.
And why should I open a custom domain right now? When does that promo end?
When does it end?
The 30th. That's when it ends. The end of the month. You've got to do it by the end of the month. So
yeah,
jump on right now. 250 units per store, maximum of 4 stores, $1,000. Bang, straight away. So there's a guide. Aidan will drop down in the comments below or above or at the side or wherever comments go these days. Future proof it up. Maybe they're anywhere. And it's time. So highly recommend everybody that's running or thinking about running POD with Moteefe to have a custom domain store. There's some beautiful other things. It's not just about the bonus. You get access to your buyers' email addresses. I've said it before and I'll say it again. And what does that mean? You can email remarket to your buyers so that you own your own buyers. This is a huge advantage. So if you sell 250 units or 1,000 units across 4 stores before the end of the month, you've got 1,000 buyer email addresses plus $1,000 to open an account with and start sending out some emails. In fact, a lot of these accounts are free to open or free for lists of up to 1,000 subscribers. So you can hit them again before Christmas, bang, 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 and get a couple more emails. Another maybe 5 or 10% of those will buy again if you multiple email them. Not every email that you send, but across multiple emails, you'll get more buyers. So it's a huge thing. Custom domains are fantastic. You pick your own domain name. You've got a page somewhere or a blog or an asset. You can pick a domain name that relates to that asset. So if you happen to have a Facebook page, for example, you can take the Facebook page name, you can buy the domain of that Facebook with the same Facebook page name, run traffic directly to it. And you've got the continuity of experience for your buyers across those assets. So it really does make a big difference to the impression. Plus, you can add a banner to the top of the store. That's great. So you can have your logo in the banner. You can, in fact, the store, you can upload your own logo. Then you can have a separate banner that can push. So at the moment, it would be like a Christmas banner with your Christmas sweatshirts and offerings spread out there. Nice design, and really does add a lot to the journey, doesn't it, Aidan?
It really does. And not only that, you're setting yourself up for continual success, right? We talk all day till we're blue in the face about Q4 and Christmas, but the real kings of POD, the real heavy hitters out there, what they'll do is they'll get all these buyers' emails, and then when it comes around to Valentine's Day, they've got those to go on to next. It comes around to Halloween, they can then reimagine their designs, reimagine their niches, recreate it, and get these emails sent out to them to get them back over and over again. So it's just not a gift that gives once, it can keep on giving, having those custom domains set up, for sure.
Absolutely. So it really is a great thing to get on. It's so super easy. All you have to do, so easy. You buy a domain, they're so cheap. You can buy them anywhere, any domain name provider. You can just buy these for pennies, well, for dollars, a couple of dollars.
Yeah.
And once you've got it, what do? You just point the domain at the Moteefe servers. All the information to do that is in the guide. You just go in, you copy it, you paste it, you click it, you done it, and then a little while later, it doesn't take too long to come through. That'll be live. In that time, you can get your store ready, what you're going to put in there. By the time you finish that, your store's up and running, and then you're ready to drive traffic to it in the normal way. So super easy, super simple, all integrated, works exactly as described. Absolutely a great long-term solution to running a much more sustainable business model, because you've got access, you've got those repeat buyers, you've got access to the buyer email addresses, you've got that coming through all the time, and that really does give you a big advantage in the long term. This is all about long term. But what's in the short term is you do it now, you get 250 units sold, you get $250 per store, maximum of 4 stores, ends on the 30th, new and existing. White label stores on Moteefe. Every white label store is available. As soon as you hit that 250, you'll get an email from one of our agents and saying congratulations, and telling you how, giving you the money. That's basically it.
That's literally it. And just to clarify as well, to make sure everyone's aware, this is running alongside the winter contest, right? So you're not only taking advantage and to your long-term goals and hitting those different tier bonuses, right? You get this and the incentive. So it's in parallel, right? So it's just another opportunity to make more money.
All sales are going into your winter contest. Plus, we've got seller tiers on Moteefe. The more units that you sell per month, the next month you get a discount. So all of these units, although we're dividing the bonus up by stores, all of those go into your main account and your main winter contest. They're not divided up. And there's some huge prizes, $150,000, I think, is the top prize. Don't hold me to that if it's 100,000, but I believe it's 150. At least $100,000 to be won there, with increments all the way up. So that it really does give you a chance to really drive some amazing sales and make some huge profits per unit with Moteefe, which is already incredibly competitive base prices, super great value, and an amazing profit per unit sold.
Yeah, that's it. Simple as that. So there's no real reason why people are not to set up a custom domain, right? There's only pros. There are no cons. All right, it's as simple as that. A lot of people are saying, "Oh, do I have to have one moving forward?" Yeah, you do, because if you want to really make your brand stick out and be able to share it around, so say if I buy something on a website and someone asks me, or my friend asks me, where'd you get that from? It's much easier to say, look, I got it from thisplace.com, right? It's got more of a ring to it. It's going to stick in them. People remember that stuff a lot more, right? That's what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. Plus the sustainability of the repeat buyers, people will remember it. They'll come back. They'll be able to type it in. It's like, oh, where did I see that ad? If you're running from Moteefe, maybe it's going to be a little bit trickier for them to come back and find that product again. But if it's from a domain name that they remember, all they've got to do is remember that domain name, navigate to the product, and they've got it again. So it does make a difference. It's only pluses here. The things that stop people are mindset issues. Oh, if I use it, will it be the same? Or will I run one campaign through a custom domain and I didn't get any? It's the design. It's not anything other than the design. It's the same rules as everything else. You're just looking for something else to blame. And as a seller, I understand that it's always something that you want to blame rather than your wonderful design. But believe me, it's the design that if there's an issue with anything, it's the design, it's the design, it's the design. Everything else is in place here to drive success long term again. So say if you wanted to come into POD and sell for, say, I don't know, say you worked in the middle of nowhere, no internet for 6 months of the year, where you can set up all of your email marketing campaigns for that 6 months you're away, and just have them churning over with the buyers that you get in the other 6 months. An extreme example, but still, you're building up long-term assets. Or you can run break-even face advertising. I don't recommend doing that, but if you were to be broke-even at any point, and then you can rely on some of those buyers buying again, and that really does make an absolutely massive difference long-term.
Yeah. And I mean, if you were to set up those different email campaigns and schedule them, that's potentially passive income, right? And if you do that over 4 stores, that's
Yeah, you've got
That's how
1,000
you.
buyers to start with, and then you still got a couple of weeks left of the Christmas season before the Christmas cutoffs, maybe even 2.5 weeks, something like that. We'll see how we can do with that, but definitely moving forward, this is great. And as Aidan said, as new events come up throughout the year, then you can email that list with, here's your Valentine stuff, here's all niche related. You want to get a domain name that's related to your niche. If you're selling fishing t-shirts, you don't want I love cupcakes at .com. You want I love fishing.com, or something even better than that. If there is any, I don't know if anyone can ever come up with a better name for a store than I love fishing.com, but it's probably possible, so have a go. So you want to keep it related to the niche, and that's the other beautiful thing. The Facebook page, or the ad where you're running the advertising from, the name of that asset, the ad copy, the ad image, the store name, everything is all linked back to that niche, that passion, that thing that they love, and it really does add an extra layer of value on top and drives up the passion of the buyers. All of the great Moteefe features and products are available on white label stores. There's no restrictions to anything. They're just better at everything, and a much more valuable offering, we believe, especially as you want to build a long-term asset. So all of your custom text, so you've got your customizable products, your cushions, your ugly Christmas sweaters, all of that great stuff that's really driving huge revenues right now. That's all available right this very minute. So in summing up, do it, and do it now. It's great. And not only that, we'll give you money for doing it. I mean, this is an amazing offer. I'm going to get off this live stream and order myself some domains and get on it.
Yeah. And I think we're good, but two more points I just want to make sure everyone says. With the custom domains, you still get customer support all done for you, right? You still get access. They all plug into Moteefe's global printing network, which is pretty much a pioneer, like a world leader in terms of printing networks. It's all there. So there is no cons, just pros. Aidan access, as always, you still get that. If anything, you probably get more Aidan access if you have a custom domain.
Definitely. Access all Aidans.
This
potentially.
Potentially, yes. But on that note, guys, I think we're going to wrap up. Any questions, message me. Okay, not Thomas, message me. And if you want to know more on how to set up that and take advantage and get that bonus and get that extra money, if you scroll up the comments, you'll see that I've added a link in there. Or if you can't be bothered to scroll up, message me and I'll give you the link. Right? Simple as that. Have a lovely week, a great weekend, and we look forward to speaking to you again next Thursday.
Yep. Get those custom domains going, guys. See you next week. Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.